Well, of course, this military intervention has huge implications for many actors involved in the region. In the case of the US, obviously the US is in a difficult situation because on one hand, it cannot betray, so to speak, its traditional ally, that is Israel. But on the other hand, of course, the US is in a difficult situation because it's also trying to improve the relations with other regional actors, especially in light of the November elections. For the Democrats, it's obviously very important not to antagonize the Arab world and moreover the Islamic world for reasons that are both internal but also in terms of international relations. For the Republican potential administration, instead, this intervention could anticipate what could be the next policy of the Republican presidency, if there would be one, in relation to the Middle East, a reinforcement of Israel and maybe a showdown with Iran. In this case, I think that there will be a big difference in November when we will see who will be the next president. But for now, the situation is very complex for Biden's administration because it's caught in between a situation that it's dramatic if we add all the problems that the US is already facing in other scenarios.
Who do you see, Surf, in favor of the Middle East and the escalation in the Middle East at this point? Best Donald Trump or Kamala Harris?
Well, it depends from the point of view of which we want to describe the situation. Obviously, if we want to see a two-state solution between Israel and Palestine, then the best solution would be to have most likely a democratic administration. Although, of course, there are many complex issues even there. Otherwise, it would have already been there. Instead, if we want to have perhaps a lesser threat coming from Iran, then perhaps a Republican administration could end this threat, this perceived threat that Israel has in relation to Iran, maybe also considering a potential military intervention. Today, Trump spoke very clearly that he would not exclude the possibility of striking Iranian nuclear sites. This is in line with what Netanyahu would like to carry out. And so, of course, from the point of view of Benjamin Netanyahu's center-right government, or right government, a Republican presidency in the US would be the best solution. For the Palestinians, of course, a democratic government will be the lesser evil.